Hi everyone, this is Caroline Speaks, the State of Our World on Monday, August 31st, 2020. So how is the state of our world? Well, the coronavirus is definitely with us. As of early this evening, we had 6,027,636 confirmed cases in the United States, and we also had 184,441 people have passed away from this virus. So it's definitely with us. It's been mismanaged from the beginning, we need a new leader who will institute a national lockdown, national mask uh, mandate. Everyone has to wear a mask. Go out only when you need to, like to the drugstore, the grocery store, or the doctor. Social distancing, practice social distancing, and definitely do not complain about having to wear a mask or do social distancing or having a lockdown. This is serious. Over 6 million cases in the U.S., over 180,000 fatalities. This is serious. This is not a joke. This is not a hoax. So we really have to get this right. We have to we can stop the spread if everybody obeys the rules and stop complaining. Um, you have to social distance, you have to wear a mask, you have to only go out when you need to. The president and his administration are setting a very bad example. They do not wear masks, they do not do social distancing, they're back to having large rallies. His rallies are going to cause there to be super spreading among those who attended them. So we have to be smart about this, because Trump is not smart about this at all. Trump and his people are not smart. Schools should not reopen until it's safe to do so. And he has a new person involved in healthcare administration who say that it's okay to go back to school. It's going to be okay. Of course, they're not going back to school. They're not teaching or anything like that. So we really have to do the right thing. Schools should only reopen when it's safe to do so. We have to protect our healthcare workers, essential workers, first responders, farm workers, agricultural workers, veterans, those in veterans' homes, assisted living homes, retirement homes, and nursing homes. And we in addition to have the pandemic, this virus is a pandemic. We also still have a shortage of personal protective equipment for all and for everyone. We also still have a shortage of hospital equipment such as ventilators and respirators. And we definitely have a shortage of testing. Everyone has to be tested. Anyone who tests positive you have to isolate them and then trace their contacts and so on and so forth. That has never been done. In the very beginning, other countries had done that. We have to do that too. There are countries that are behaving the way Trump is, like Brazil and England before Johnson, the prime minister, ended up getting the virus. He changed his tune after that. So anyway, we do have this pandemic of the virus. We also have a pandemic of violence. We have a history in this country of police brutality towards people of color. And we are currently seeing that play out around the country in various cities and states where people are protesting the violence, but they are being met by counter-protesters, white supremacist groups, militia groups. And the president is cheering on the white supremacists and the militia groups and bashing the protesters who are protesting for and for better conditions for people of color. So that is really bad, and this is going to continue until we change our laws to really regulate what police cannot do, and educate them. Obviously, they're not aware of a lot of things. And because the protesters have been largely peaceful, but the counter-protesters not. Counter-protesters come in try to stir things up to give the legitimate protesters a bad name. And we've had some fatalities because of this. And we have Trump cheering on the white supremacists, the militia groups, and the violence. He thinks that's going to help him win, but he's wrong. So, we have an election coming up. Make sure you're registered to vote. Get familiar with the issues and candidates on your ballot, and vote and support energetically the issues and candidates that you favor. Volunteer to help them. There's a lot of things you can do. So, okay, we have this situation, and the wildfires in California are still burning. Climate change is real. We have a real problem. So we have three pandemics. We have the climate, we have police brutality, and we have LT, and what's the other one? The virus, and the wildfires, and the police brutality. Anyway, George Floyd is the one who started the surge in protests for better conditions against the poor treatment by the police. He's an African-American man who was murdered by a white Minnesota police officer. And so we have that situation that's ongoing. This country is founded on racism, starting with the original colonies. So anyway, we have to conquer racism. We have to conquer this global virus pandemic, and we have to conquer climate crisis. All right. So what else is going on in the world? Well, let's give it a try. Hang on. Okay, now I'd like to sing you a little song. It's an old song. It's a short song. I don't know all the words. That's me. I don't know all the words to all the songs that I like. Anyway, here we go. This song is called I Believe. I believe for every drop of rain that falls, a flower grows. I believe that someone in the great somewhere hears every word. Every time I hear a newborn baby cry, or touch a leaf, or see the sky, then I know why I believe. Okay, told you it was a short song called I Believe. Now remember, all the crises we have, stay safe, take care of yourself, take care of others, and remember, oh yes, I forgot to mention the post office. The Republicans and the president are still trying to destroy the post office, so you have to contact your representatives at all levels, from the local all the way to the federal level. Tell them you support the post office and you want the post office restored to the way it was before all these crazy changes were made by the president's new postmaster general. DeJoy is his name. So do that, because the postal service is for all of us. It's a public service. It was created by Benjamin Franklin before we even had a country in the 1700s. So support that post office and make sure you vote. And remember, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. Thank you for tuning in this evening, Monday, August 31st, 2020, for a meeting with Caroline Speaks, State of the World. Hope to see you all back here tomorrow evening. Thank you. Thanks. Good night. Stay safe.